Alright, everybody, we are back with Oregon State, #2 in the country, trying to close out the season undefeated in the regular season, trying to get to 12-0, and we've already locked our spot in the Pac-12 championship game against what is looking like Stanford. 2 wins and we're in the national championship in year 3. We get to play Oregon at home this year. It's going to be a big one. Here we go. Cox will return. He has taken one back already this season. Can he take another? And he gets knocked out of bounds after a 55-yard return. Here comes the offense led by a freshman quarterback and a freshman running back, and let's not forget, a freshman wide receiver. And Carlson's going to get it, and he's going to pick up a big gain on first down. It's a 17-yard run, and Josh Carlson inching closer to 1,000 yards for the season. And Carlson's going to take the draw play for 8. Rumbling for 8. Picks up the first down. 2nd down and 2. Oregon State driving here. And pitch back to Carlson. Carlson cuts upfield after a 14-yard gain. It's 1st and goal. And the ball's at the 9-yard line. Strong start for the Beavers. Touchdown, Oregon State. 9-yard touchdown pass. Nick Wilson to Matt Mack. And here comes the PAT to make it a 7-point game, and it is good. Oregon State takes the early lead in Civil War. And it looks like they're going to force a punt here from Oregon State. From Oregon. And it's going to be 1st down and 10. Oregon State now. And here comes Carlson going up the right side. Cuts upfield, and he picks up 15 more yards, and the ground game is firing on all cylinders early for Oregon State. And he's going to hit Adams for 13 yards and a 1st down. Ball at the 47. They're going to hand it off to Carter this time. Carter trying to get to the edge, and Carter's going to cut upfield, and he's going to pick up 8 yards. 2nd down and 2, ball at the 44-yard line. Ooh, and Nick Wilson picks up the 4-yard gain in the 1st down. Unable to pitch it in time. But, again, he does get the 1st down, and Oregon State is still cooking. And Carlson's going to take it up the right side, and he's going to get no gain. Oregon was ready for that one. Second and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line. And they're going to hand it off again. No, they go play action. He's got Gibbons wide open over the middle, and it's completed for 23 yards. Down to the 17-yard line, and Oregon State is in the red zone. First and 10. And he's going to hit Adams, and Adams scores! Touchdown, Oregon State! 17-yard touchdown reception by Adams, and they go up 13-0. John Adams, wide open, breaks off his man and tackled going into the corner of the end zone. And Oregon State has control of this one early. 1:21 left in the first quarter. And the defense comes out and forces another punt. It's going to be first and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line. Oregon State trying to make this a 3-possession game early. And Carlson will be stopped for no gain again. Going for Carter, and it's going to be intercepted. And here comes a return for Oregon that is going to put them just shy of the 50, and that's going to be how the first quarter ends. Mostly dominated by Oregon State. They try to go big on the first play after they force another punt, and they get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, and Oregon trying to make them pay, and they do. It's going to be 14-7. 3:57 left in the second quarter. His first incompletion of the day is going to be an interception. Carter to return. Carter has the right side. Carter has a lane. Carter at the 50. Carter at the 40, the 30, 25. Makes a man miss, and he's down at the 21-yard line. A 79-yard return. 22-yard line is where they're going to mark it, and it is going to be first and 10 for Oregon State, starting off with excellent field position. And here comes Carlson, and Carlson's going to pick up 2. Carlson with a big first quarter has not gotten much going his way here since their last possession. And Ward's going to have a lane up the left side, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 6. And he gets a 14-yard gain. And here comes Carlson up the right side, and Carlson lowers his shoulder, and he's going to be stopped at the 2 after a 4-yard gain. And they usually try to pound it with him here when they get into this position down here close to the goal line. And they do, and he gets in. Touchdown, Oregon State, 20-7. And Oregon State, with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left, will add the extra point to make it a 2-score game again. And the defense comes out and stifles the Ducks. Man, a complete team effort here so far by Oregon State. And Adams is going to catch this one-handed for 6 yards. Probably one of the finest 6-yard catches you're ever going to see. And Mac's going to catch this for 4 more yards, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 1. Minute 30 left in the half, and Oregon State taking their time here. He fakes the handoff to the fullback, and it's going to be knocked away. If he had completed that, Carlson would have had all day to run. It's going to be 4th down and 1 with 1 minute and 21 seconds left, and it looks like they're going to go for it. And Davis is going to get the 1st down. It's going to be a 3-yard run, and Oregon State's going to go into the hurry-up. They're going to lose about 8 yards on that one. It's going to be 2nd and 18. They're going to call for their first time out of the half. And again, sacked. Oregon State's offensive line is not doing anything to help out their quarterback right now. And knocked away, and it's going to be 4th and 25, and Oregon State will have to punt here with 1 minute and 6 seconds left. And that drive was just ruined by the offensive line not catching blocks for their quarterback. Now Oregon might have a lane back into this game if they can just finish off this half with if they can finish this half with a touchdown. I mean, we're talking they get the ball out in the 2nd half here, and they could turn that into a tie ball game. Going to kick a field goal, and it's good. 13 seconds left, and Oregon will be kicking off to Oregon State. It's 21-10. Cox is going to be the one to return this one. And Cox stops short of the 20-yard line. Oh, wow. He had his man, but he couldn't get it to him. That was 6 points if he completes that. Completely busted coverage, and he just couldn't get the ball to him. And it's going to be the end of the 1st half, and Oregon trying to claw their way back in. Oregon State's offense just stalemated for the most part of that 2nd quarter, and Oregon is back in it. If they can get themselves a touchdown on the other side of the half here, this is going to be a ball game. And they do. It's going to be 21-16 now. And Oregon State's going to get the ball back. Carter to return. He's got blockers. Carter again at the 50, at the 40, and he's down at the 41. First and 10 for Oregon State, again in great field position. And he picks up 3 on the screen. Right now you're just seeing Oregon flying to the ball, and Oregon State just, I mean, seems like lackadaisical almost on offense. And he's going to hit Adams in stride. Adams makes a man miss. Adams at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Oregon State. 27-16 on the great play by John Adams. Makes a man miss and then gets into the end zone. What a move. John Adams again, ladies and gentlemen. 28-16, and Oregon has the ball back now. And driving down the field. Fourth down and 2, and it's going to be a field goal for Oregon. 28-29. We've got 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. A 2-possession ball game. They're kicking to Carter again. Good grief. How much damage are you going to let this guy do to you before you quit kicking to him? He only gets 28 yards on that return. But still a lot more than what, you know, what you would reckon that Cox might have gotten. And a loss of 6 again, the offensive line giving up. Just no protection here. You got your right tackle, you've got a running back there to help, and just nobody, I mean, nobody blocking at all for Wilson. It's the 3rd sack of the game, and it's going to be 2nd and 16 at the beginning of the 4th quarter here, with Oregon State clinging to a 9-point lead in a game which they did have 100% control of early on. Wilson drops back to pass. Hits Carter, and Carter is going to pick up 15. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. And this is normally where they bring Carlson in to get that first down. They're going to go with the big set. And they do go right. They go to Carlson. Carlson's going to get a big gain out of this. 19 yards and a first down. He's up to 82 yards on the game. Ball at the 44. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. And it's going to be a loss of 2. They just close that hole on them so fast. Second down at 12. And again, absolutely no help from his offensive line. Lee Williams gets his 3rd sack of the game. The right guard just blows his whole entire assignment. And he had Matt Mack streaking down the field, down that seam, wide open. 3rd down at 20. And again, he's in trouble. And he's got his man wide open. He's got Mack. Mack makes the fantastic grab. Who else but Matt Mack? And that's going to be a 1st and 10. Last-ditch effort. And Mack makes the catch behind his body and gets tackled down at the 13-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game. Oregon State trying to make this a 2 or 3 possession game, excuse me. And Carter picks up 1. A very well protected play, option, and they pick up 1. With the diving catch down at the 1. 12-yard reception in Oregon State. A yard away. And Wilson's going to keep it. Wilson. Touchdown, Oregon State, 34-19. Wow. They're going to go for 2 here. And he gets tackled. And it's going to be 34-19. They have the 2-possession lead here with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left. And Oregon drives down the field and they score. They're going to go for 2. They don't get it. It is a 9-possession game yet again. Adams is going to get it. Adams tackled, and with 1:44 left, it looks like Oregon is going to keep this one just out of arm's reach of Oregon and get the win. And Wilson's going to keep this one, and Wilson's going to pick up 9 yards. 2nd down and 1. First down, Oregon State, and that might just do it. And almost brought in by Matt Mack again. Between about 4 defenders, took his eyes off of it for a second, and it was incomplete. Probably heard footsteps. Luke Carlson in motion, and he's going to hit Gibbons. 17 yards in the first down, and that's pretty much going to do it. And Carlson picks up 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 2. Adams boxes him out. 11-yard touchdown reception, and that is going to be his 3rd of the game. John Adams, have yourself a day. And it's going to be 40-25, and Oregon State going for 2 again. They're going to review this one. I guess I don't understand what they're looking for here. And he was very clearly in the end zone. He caught it. And it is a touchdown. All right. So here we go, going for the 2-point conversion now. And Matt Mack gets the 2-point conversion. It's 42-25, and Oregon State is going to cruise their way to a victory here over Oregon. 62-yard reception, and it is going to be first and goal for Oregon. Incomplete. Second down and goal. Almost intercepted, and it's going to be third down and goal. And it's going to be a touchdown for Oregon, and it's going to be 42-31. Field goal and make it a 10-point game. And Adams is gonna catch his 4th touchdown pass of the game. If you had any doubt it's a rivalry, you're looking at Oregon State with 30 some odd seconds left of the game, going deep to John Adams. And he catches that one and gets into the end zone, and it's 48-32. Man. What a game. Oregon State still alive in the national championship hunt. An 18-yard reception there by Chad Dykes. Sixteen seconds left. And it's incomplete. Third down and 2. 12 seconds left. And it's going to be 4th down and 4 for Oregon. And they will punt this one away. They catch this with 3 seconds left in the game. And a 21-yard reception. It's going to be all over. Oregon State moves on to the Pac-12 championship as they complete an undefeated regular season. 12-0 Oregon State, and we will see them next in action in the Pac-12 championship game against what looks like it will probably be Stanford. Until next time, y'all. See you then.